Hello and welcome to our third episode of video series with international students about. My name is Lena and today I'm with our international student ambassadors Natalia and Isidora, who will tell us more about the exam periods in Slovenia and at the University of Ljubljana. So let's start. First question is how academic calendar looks like, how many exam periods are, and what do they look like?
Every semester we have approximately 5 subjects. In winter semester starts in October and ends in the middle of January. And by the end of January we have exam period, and then summer semester starts at the beginning of February and ends with the end of May. In June we usually have summer exam period. Both exam periods have 3 terms in which you have ability to apply for passing the exams. And usually the first term is at the beginning of exam period. The second one is around 14 days after the first one, and the third one is usually at the end of summer. The last term for winter semester is usually at the end of August, while the last term for the summer semester is in the beginning of September. This means that you have possibility to pass the exams 3 times in 1 year. And in the case that you don't pass the exams in this year, you can transfer it and wait for the exam periods in the next year.
Is there an option to pass the course even before the exam period, like some pre-exams obligations, project, and etc.?
We had a lot of pre-exam obligations. Actually, it depends a lot on the subject and how professor works. But we had different research papers, group projects, colloquiums, and of course we get notes for all our activities. And honestly, in my opinion, all of that pre-exam obligations are excellent for our studies, for all of us. And of course, we can get good notes if we are hardworking.
Tell us more, how do you prepare for the exam? Do you always have enough study materials available, and where do you study? Are there good libraries?
Always prepare for the exams by reading available materials. Usually we have all PowerPoints and exercises that we covered in class available on our Canvas page. And they're always, during the whole semester, they are available for downloading. So this makes the whole process easier. When the time for preparation for exams comes, then you have ability to reread all the materials and also redo all the exercises. And I usually do the whole process like this. I try to repeat all the exercises we have done and understand the logic, while also remembering the most important things that we talked about and also some key concepts. When it comes to learning, I love learning at home because there I have my own pace. But however, I often go to library because there we go together as a group and then we can discuss about different topics. And since the libraries in Ljubljana are so nice and they have nice atmosphere, then it's pleasure to learn there.
I'm sure that all of us as students have failed an exam at least once. How did you fail then?
I would say that it's not always the problem that I haven't learned, but that sometimes it can be that I haven't had any concentration that day or something. Something made me feel anxious, I was worried, I had some feeling. And maybe that could be the reason why I failed the exam. And I tell myself every time that you don't have to be stressed because it's your student life. You have time to learn. There is always another possibility, and even if not that one, then you have another chance and no one will criticize you. You have enough time to learn, and if you're concentrated, if you try to to be better, then you can manage to pass it without worries.
What advice would you give to prospective students about the exam period?
It is so important to study regularly and finish obligations on time. Of course, you always can ask your professors and Slovenian friends for help, for translate. Of course, they will help you a lot. And you have one more opportunity, that is program Year Plus, Leto Plus, which is very helpful for you, for all students. And of course, for your knowledge of Slovenian language, and especially for your integration and adaptation in new social environment. And you must definitely go to that program, because it will be easier for your integration in new society and for your new life here.
Say that time is most important factor when it comes to exam period. Everybody should be aware of their capabilities, of the fact how much time they need for the preparation of exams. I would say that starting on time is most important thing. But however, you should not be stressed, you should not be worried about the exam period, because as I said, it's nice period of your life, and except for learning, you should be having fun and hanging out with friends, making new connections, and just enjoying your life at the studies. So I would suggest all young people to study, but also don't forget to have fun.
Thank you. See you in the next video.